smash that subscribe button and like and subscribe to Take 5 Podcasters.
What's up, YouTube? This is Take 5 Podcast. I'm Aaron.
I'll be Justin.
I'm
I think
Rosie.
Rosie will be Rosie.
I'm Carrie.
All right. Today's topic is top 5 non-U.S. or U.K. bands.
Thanks for
All right.
the non-UK bands, Carrie.
Well, you know she wants all Sweden, so it's all good. All right, Carrie,
I
what do you
did
got
go
for
all
number
Sweden.
5?
I actually did go all Sweden. In fact, my first two, my number 5, which these are not indicative of how I feel about these bands. It's just that's how they came into my head. My number 5 band is out of Vancouver, British Columbia, the Black Halos.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Love that band. Love that band. Oh my God, I am such a huge fan of them. And kind of why I'm wearing the striped shirt tonight. Billy Hopeless right here, baby. And they've got a new album out. And it's fucking tits. It is fucking awesome. It's tits. Yep.
See, one thing I learned
it's triple D's.
See, one thing I will learn, I know the band, but I didn't know where they were from. So I will learn some of that today.
But yeah, also Rich Jones plays in another one of the bands that is on my list, which is the guitarist for Black Halo. So,
all right, Dustin, what you got for number 5?
Well, I too have started off with a Canadian band that are a current band, and I don't think they've been a band very long, actually. They did a full length in like 2020, 2021, had a couple singles come out last year in 2022. They're called Good As Gone, and I've been rocking the shit out of them the past few weeks. So if y'all don't know who they are, they have a single out called Blue Collar Blues. Then they did another single.
what's their name again?
Good As Gone.
Good As Gone?
Yeah. And they did a cover of a pretty obscure song called Polecat Woman that was by a band called Three Man Army.
Oh, wow.
So it's good rock and roll. So yeah, check them out. Good As Gone, Blue Collar Blues, Polecat Woman. They have a full length from 2 or 3 years ago too. So yeah, I've been digging them.
Right on.
Very cool.
All right, Rosie, what you got for number 5?
For number 5, I am going to go with a well-known band. And I might say this wrong. Amarante.
What is it?
Amarante. Or Amarante. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. I can't pronounce it either, so.
What type of music?
It's basically the equivalent of Avril Lavigne, I would say.
All right. No worries.
Very pop punky kind of overseas pop punk.
Oh, then you'll definitely love one of my honorable mentions.
Did you say where they're from, Rosie?
She is from, I want to say Sweden. I could be wrong. I meant to bring my iPad down here so I could like look this stuff up because I'm so unfamiliar with this topic. I wanted to bring my iPad down here, but I just kind of ran away from the 5 kids that are creating havoc upstairs, that I just ran away from all of that nightmare and ran down here. So,
all right. My number 5.
Yes, please.
Starting off with a band from Italy.
Okay.
Called Dreams Now Reality.
Okay.
I wish I knew more about that.
They're kind of glam, kind of poppy, but the dude has a really good voice.
I'm definitely, you know, you just sold me. I'm gonna be checking them out.
Right on. All right, Carrie, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, once again, this is from Canada, but a different area, from Toronto, Ontario. Danko Jones.
Oh man, fuck yeah!
I thought Dustin would want to have that one.
Yep,
Honorable
Danko,
mention,
baby.
sure.
And
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the one that I wish the fucking hell would get here to the U.S. At least here in Columbus. I mean, shit, they're friends with the new. You know, when they
Yeah.
first started, the New Bomb Turks and them used to trade shows. The New
Yeah.
Bomb Turks have played here more than freaking Danko. I've
Yeah, I
seen the
love
New Bomb
Danko
Turks. I'd like to
Jones.
fucking see Danko Jones.
I
Not
saw
just on
Danko
goddamn
Jones.
video.
It was probably like 2011 or 12 with Steel
Where?
Panther, believe it or not, at one of the Rock on the Range pre-show parties.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. And see, I avoid Rock on the Range like the fucking plague,
Well,
especially.
me too, but this was a pre-show party, and it was only Steel Panther, Danko Jones, and that lesbian Led Zeppelin cover band called Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, I heard
Those
about them.
3, that was it. No all day bullshit.
Mm.
50 fucking bands, and I only care about 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give a lot to see Danko Jones.
But Danko Jones, mentioned New Bomb Turks, but so yeah, it was good. Hardly anyone there knew who the fuck he was. But it was like,
if I was there, I would have been like singing "Lover Call." Like,
yeah, people were about it though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, love it, love it.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 4?
Well, I guess I'm going to start making it all kind of the predictable. A metal band I got hip to in the early '90s, and only really liked a couple of their albums but the ones I do like are fucking fire. From Brazil, Sepultura.
Ooh, good call. I did not put them on my list, but fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Arise record is the one for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect example of me not knowing that a band wasn't from the U.S. I had no idea.
You never heard them talk?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, love that era.
Yeah.
Sepultura.
Was you at the Newport show with Murphy's Law, Dustin?
Yeah. Yes, I remember that, but I also went to the New Titans on the Block tour, which was Sepultura headlined it off of Rise, Sacred Reich, Napalm Death, and Sick of It All. And that was in '91.
Ooh.
Nice.
And seeing that whole lineup in '91 was fucking insane.
Yeah.
My arms hurt just from all the bruises in the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the second. That was the first New York hardcore band I had saw, and I was fucking scared. I was like, "What's happening right now?"
Oh yeah, I think it's fucking insane.
But that whole show was fucking awesome.
I felt like that when I first seen Biohazard. I was like, I'm about to get murdered.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good lineup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Think about it, for 1991.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Every one of those bands were on like top of it. I mean,
Right.
Definitely on top of their game.
I've seen
It's
all those
not like-
bands, but not together.
yeah. Well, that's kind of an infamous tour. So yeah, I was lucky, got to see it at the Newport.
So I've seen Sacred Reich open for Pantera.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I've seen all 4 of those bands, just not on that tour. All right, Rosie, what you got for number 4?
Well, you go see those bands now, and they're just going to be like the crowd's hitting you with walkers and canes and shit.
Well, we're about to see Sick of It All in a couple weeks, so
Let me know how many walkers are in the pit. How many canes did you get hit with?
Yeah.
So for number 4, I'm gonna go with Leonard Cohen.
Where's he from?
Take a look.
Yeah, where's he from?
I'm curious, legit.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, he's Canadian.
Okay.
He's Canadian.
So he's North American.
But I said outside the U.S., so
Yeah.
this counts.
yeah.
And
Yeah, we've all
considering
met
I
a
just,
Canadian bands, yeah.
yeah, Canadian.
Yeah.
I've
Everybody
already
got
named
Canadian
2.
bands but me.
Yeah, eh?
All right. My number 4,
I shouldn't say that. My
I'm
mentor would kill me.
I'm going with the country of Greece.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Raw
I already
Silk.
know. Oh, I was gonna say somebody completely different, but okay,
There's
raw silk.
there's a Greece band I talk about a lot. And so I
Yeah.
try to avoid them on this one. Yeah, like I'm trying to talk
Okay.
about some bands I haven't like talked about
Mentioned.
before. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Have you heard Raw Silk, Carrie?
No, I haven't. What do they sound
I'll say
like?
they got brought up before, right? On
Have
another
they?
episode. I think so.
They might have. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's not somebody I talk about a lot because I mean I don't we haven't done ours yet, and they have more than one album out. You know what I mean? Like so.
Well, what's
But
their style?
they're kind of glam hard rock as well, kind of almost shit like some of their songs are really long, so they have maybe some like frog style to it, and but once again, the dude has great vocals. I think pretty much my whole list is bands with good vocals, so
All right.
it's weird they put an album out in like 91, then they released their second album about like 2016, something like that.
God, they're giving Guns N' Roses an extreme run for their money as far as when
Yeah.
they put albums out.
Oh yeah. All right, Carrie, what you got for number 3?
Number 3, we are going to Oslo, Norway. The denim gods themselves, Turbo Negro.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got to see Hank Von Hell. Well, a solo, mind you, but still got to fucking see Hank Von Hell. Rest in peace, Hank Von Hell. Rest in power, actually, Hank Von Hell. The first time I ever heard them was, funny enough, with Party Animals and Yes through Jackass, and then discovered the rest of their stuff. My favorite song is Get It On. However, when I saw Hank Von Hell, he actually did Midnight Nambla.
I see. I know that band, but I didn't know where they were from.
Yeah, they're from Oslo, Norway. They actually, their denim look was so ingrained that they were actually spokespeople for Levi's in Norway.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was in Vegas about 8 years ago, and coincidentally, the weekend I was there, and I didn't know this. It's not like I planned it around this. Was that
Please
punk
tell
rock
me.
bowling?
Okay.
Say what? And
Please
Turbo
tell me
Negro,
they were
they-
probably shooting their video for Hot for Nietzsche.
that I don't know, but they played that fest.
Yep.
And I remember me and my buddy Todd were in the old Vegas, the Fremont Street area, and there
Okay.
was a certain bar that all the fucking worldwide Turbo Negro
Turbo
denim fucking
Jagan.
people had taken over.
Oh yeah, the
Literally
Jagan.
taken over this fucking bar.
Hmm.
It was wild seeing
But
like
they're
all
good.
the
But they're good
countries
dudes.
that like, but I think every country like was covered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For that weekend. It was insane to see that.
Like Vice is actually the website news thing. Vice actually did like stories
Yeah.
on the Turbo Jagan, and like how it's basically like a gang
Yeah.
all around the world.
Yeah.
And if you screw one person over in the Jagan, everybody's gonna know.
Yeah,
There,
and
it's
it was
yeah, those
clear, like it was clear, like at least I took it this way, that like that was their bar that night.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And like if you were just some tourist that was there in Vegas and you weren't like some punk looking kid or whatever, like no, you weren't going to get the fuck in.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 3?
Number 3, I got a Swiss, just traditional heavy metal band,
Okay.
popular in the early 80s, mid 80s. Everybody knows them, whether you love them or hate them. Fucking Crocus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to bring them up.
Yeah. That's a good one. I love Crocus.
Yeah.
Headhunter is fucking amazing record.
Yeah. Those around those 3 records are Rendezvous and yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Crocus, man.
Yeah. All right, Rosie, what do you got for number 3?
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Saratoga.
What did you
Tell
say?
us. Tell us about it.
They're pretty metal. They are Peruvian.
Oh, okay. Like the
Uh,
cocaine?
my friend Charlie plays with them often. They're pretty, I guess I would say, melodic metal. Not really sure what else to say. They're good. This was so hard for me because I really didn't know. I've really not paid attention to where bands are from, honestly.
I'm sorry, I nerded out on this one.
Well, like I said, like some of these bands I didn't know. Like I didn't know Turbo Negro was from. Would you say Norway?
Norway.
Yeah. See, like I mean, I know the band, but I didn't know where they were from. So I mean, some of these I knew they were foreign, but I didn't know exactly what country they were from. Like my number 3,
Okay.
going with the country of France.
Okay.
New school glam rock, Black Rain.
I
You
think
like that, Carrie?
I dig.
Yeah, they're good shit. Glam as fuck, but super good.
Like I have a problem with glam.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hello. We probably should have just named me glam. All right. Well, my number 1 and number 2 are completely fucking predictable. Okay, but my
Yeah.
honorable mentions get awesome.
Okay.
So my number 2 is we're going back to Finland, but I'm not naming the band. I'm naming the singer because the singer's band is his name, Michael Monroe.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew you'd have. Yeah.
Come on, you knew Michael Monroe was going to be somewhere
Yeah.
on that.
Then when he said Finland, it just.
But by the way, the first band I mentioned, Black Halos, their guitar player, Bruce Jones, played for Michael Monroe. And Michael Monroe's had also a New York songwriter by the name of Steve Conti, who was in Company of Wolves in the early 90s, kind of a really bluesy, kind of Bad Company-esque type of 80s band, so to speak.
Mhm.
Also, Steve Conti and Sammy Yaffa, who, by the way, is playing with Monroe again, and who was also in Hanoi, they both met playing in the New York Dolls together. So I'm going to get, yeah, I got nerdy.
Away your number 1.
What?
I think you just gave away your number 1.
Nope. I have not, actually.
Her number 1 is she fits in every episode, I'm pretty sure. I know it was on the last episode, I'm pretty sure. Somehow put it in there.
The one that starts with B. Okay.
Yep. We're getting there.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else picked it, so I'm good.
All All right, Dustin, what you got for number 2?
My number 2, I did not have as Hanoi Rocks, but I did have Hanoi Rocks as honorable mention. But the tie-in with this, I feel Hanoi Rocks and this, my number 2, are two, in my opinion, the two most unrecognized, influential bands in rock history. And this other band, my number 2, is Rose Tattoo.
Yes.
Honorable mention. Yes.
You know,
Sorry.
that's a band that kind of went under the radar with me, but like I've been listening to them a lot lately. They are pretty fucking good, man.
They
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah,
They were supposed to play Ace of Cups, right?
Yep.
Canceled twice. I'm sorry, rescheduled twice and then finally fucking canceled. They haven't been in the U.S. since I was in fucking diapers, and I've been dying to see this band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to go. Also, their new guitar player, Ronnie Simmons, plays in Faster Pussycat.
Oh, yes, Ronnie Simmons. Love Ronnie Simmons.
Yeah, Ronnie plays in both Rose Tattoo and obviously Pussycat.
Yeah, like I've been listening to them. I'm like, man, why did I wait so long? Because man, yeah, they're pretty fucking awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like I say, I think Rose Tattoo and Hanoi Rocks are the two most influential bands that go unrecognized.
Amen. Preach.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
Very cool.
But number 2, I am going to go with Accept.
Honorable mention.
Oh yeah. I didn't have honorable mention because I knew they'd be brought up. Because I mean, Accept is fucking awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
Accept
they
is
are.
fucking awesome.
Even like with the new singer, they're good.
I was so bummed that I was on the Kiss cruise while they were playing in Columbus because I really wanted to see them.
All right.
Aaron, you.
All right, my number 2. I've kind of mentioned this band before. I even like messaged them about it. Another new band from Brazil, Elixir Inc.
Oh, don't know them.
Hang on, looking.
They they started out, they did like cover songs like on YouTube, like, you know, Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi stuff.
Oh.
But once again, the dude has an amazing voice. But they're like, they've only got like 1 or 2 records out. Like recently, they're really good. Go ahead, say what your number 1 then.
Hey, your number 1.
We all know it. Backyard Babies from Stockholm, Sweden. I actually was pulling up an article here on Backyard Babies. It's under Best Swedish and Scandinavian Rock Bands. And I got to read this line because I could not agree with this more. So the Backyard Babies, again, seem to largely go unnoticed as pioneers of the Swedish rock movement. However, they are still to this day one of the most innovative Swedish bands. I agree with that statement. Their newest album, which was Sliver and Gold, is amazing. If you listen to the songs 44 on Dead, you know, Good Morning Midnight, A Day Late and My Dollar Shorts. It's pure Backyard Babies. I mean, and it's just, I can't say enough about them. I heard about them with Total 13. And I really started getting to them, funny enough, around the time I joined the Gallows. And not that Gallows, Rosie. It's a very different band. Very different band. Not the one you might be thinking of. This Gallows went nowhere.
Her head popped up like, what?
No. That's all we did.
So not the goddamn Gallows.
No, not the goddamn Gallows. No.
Okay.
Though there's many times I went, yeah, I'm in the goddamn Gallows, but not the goddamn Gallows.
See, and that's when I met Carrie, was when she was playing for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got huge into this band. Like, Dragan is like one of my favorite guitar players. He always will be. I have a solo album. like some of Nick Borg's Homeland and what have you, but if you were to tell me, and even guys like Michael Monroe say this about guys like Dragon. Dragon is literally Sweden's version of Slash. Like, Dragon is in the Helicopters, Backyard Babies, what have you. So, yeah, sorry, I could wax intellectual about this for the rest of the night. So I want to stop right there so we can actually get to everybody else's number one in the honorable mentions. So we'll leave it be.
All right, Destin, what you got for number one?
Well, before I say my number one, Carrie already mentioned one of my honorable mentions. Since she was talking about Backyard Babies and Dragon, I did have the Helicopters as an honorable mention.
See, I didn't put them on this week because I mentioned them last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Also, I have to kill myself a little bit here on the H thing. And I'm sorry to interrupt on you there, Dustin, but I forgot the fucking Hangman for H bands last week.
Yeah. Amy Jo, she commented with the Hangman on her top 5.
I was like, fuck, I'm literally listening to, homesick, a homesick blues, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, Carrie, are you fucking kidding me? So, sorry. Sorry, I interrupted.
They're fine.
ADD going crazy.
So my number one should be fucking obvious. AC/DC.
Hey, I give it up. I'm sorry. I know, yeah, they're a popular band and what have you guys, but yeah, you can't get more awesome in the attitude department than Bon.
Exactly. I mean, I like some of the Brian Johnson shits, but
I'm a Bon girl.
You don't.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Bon.
You can't fuck with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with Bon.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the first Faster Pussycat album, when they're singing "Don't Change That Song," I hear Bon in Tammy's voice in that song. Ain't no silver platter, it's a matter of who does who. I just
Greatest
hear so much
song of all time.
Oh fuck yeah! But it's
I love that fucking song.
But I hear. I mean, yeah, Bon, fuck yeah.
100%. That's why AC/DC is my number one.
Bon Scott alone.
All right, Rosie. You're about to pass out. What you got?
I didn't even realize that AC/DC wasn't a U.S. band.
Where do you think they were from? Chicago?
Fuck if I know. I don't know.
They're Australian, mate.
Well, yeah, and it kind of cheap. Technically, yes, they are from Australia, but they did relocate to London.
I mean,
well, yeah, but it still doesn't. But they originally formed there.
Australian, yeah.
Like I said, I don't Wikipedia everybody, so I had no idea.
But who other than you? Who the fuck doesn't know that AC/DC's from Australia, though?
I'm not going to do that because I know not everybody has time to be that type of nerd, and I know not everybody's going to be that type of nerd. That's just...
I bet some of her children know that AC/DC is from Australia.
I guess I also am just not like a big AC/DC fan. Like I could tell you every fact about Kiss or whatever, but
see, that's
but that's still
that just didn't pique your interest. It's all good. Let me put it this way. I'll speak on my behalf. It's cool. I won't speak for these two jackals though.
But for my number one band, I'm gonna go with another Canadian band, and I'm gonna say, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right because Canadians and Americans say things different. And I'm gonna say Took. But I think Americans would probably say it as Toke.
Okay, yeah.
I have no idea who that is, so
it's Todd Kerr.
Okay.
I love Todd Kearns and
do they spell it Toke?
No, that's
Okay, that I'm thinking that's the band I'm thinking of.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
What? How you spell it then, Rizzy?
well, that wouldn't be very fucking Canadian, now would it?
I don't know. I'm not from Canada.
Is
Yeah,
it
no shit.
Touke?
I've been
Is
to
it
Niagara Falls.
Touque?
Toque Toque, and they actually just
Uh,
released a single,
that is very Canadian.
and
Hey,
It's a type of
It-
hat.
it's
Okay.
all right, my number one.
Aaron. Tell us your number one.
If you would let me.
Go.
All right, here's my Sweden band.
Uh-oh.
Another new school glam, Crash Diet.
Yeah.
Honorable
That's
mention.
so good.
Crash Diet is so good. You weren't into them though, were you, Dustin?
Eh. I mean, yeah, I obviously know who they are. It's just I don't hate it, but
So I went to Detroit to see them a few years back. Man,
yeah,
they
I
were
do
so
remember
good.
that.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
so good.
Are they still playing?
Yeah, they just released
Yeah.
something new. They got another new singer. There's in like every album they get new singer. Seems like.
Uh,
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Makes
All
it
right,
tough.
Carrie, let's hear your honorable mentions.
All right, here comes the list.
All
And
right.
I'll name the countries they're from as well. If I screw this up, I'm sorry. Okay, honorable mention. These are good friends of mine. Svetlana's originally from both Milan, Italy, and Moscow, Russia.
Oh,
it was the Russian.
That the Russian is actually their lead singer, Olga Svetlana.
That's what I meant.
you say
Yep.
that super hot.
Yeah.
Svetlana, Olga Svetlana from Moscow.
Oh,
My next band is they're spelled Gouda, Guida, but their
Oh
name
yeah.
is Judah, from Italy as well. 69 Eyes. Gee, wonder where they're from. Veins of Jenna, but I'm going Lizzie Devine only. Triple X, and that is with Snowy Shaw from Merciful Fate and King Diamond. And while we're at it, Merciful Fate and King Diamond. And seeing as we're still doing the Swedes and we're still in Scandinavia, I'm going to go Shaka Messiah, aka Kingpin. Then Disneyland After Dark, or as the Americans know them, DAD.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I never really liked this. I really didn't hear too much of this band until I watched the Sleepaway Camp horror movies, and then also their documentary. But Anvil did the music for both Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's go to Germany now. Scorpions.
Mhm.
Back to Sweden for Ghost.
You just
Except it's
mentioned
already.
every one of my goddamn honorable mentions. So I'm gonna go.
Hang on, I'm not done yet. Okay, I'm not done yet. You should have known this. Let's see. Except it's already been mentioned. Loudness.
Loudness. Brian Spencer Cook suggested that one for me to say. So got that.
Back to the Swedes. Back to the Swedes always for me. Imperial State Electric, who has Nick from Entombed. Nick Anderson. So I was right last week. Nick Anderson from Entombed and Helicopters also did Imperial State Electric. Also did a backup version of the MC5. Not this latest version, MC50 though. Australian punk band. You're gonna love these guys, Aaron, and you might too, Rosie. A band called The Chats. Their new album is called Get Fucked.
Well, I like the album name.
You'll like them. They have a song called Smoko, and it's about being on a smoke break. They're great. Roast
that.
Yeah, Rose Tattoo, obviously, we mentioned. Pussy Riot from Mother Russia again.
Oh, yes. I do like Pussy Riot.
And then Airborne
Yeah.
I figured
from
that's what I
Australia.
had Airborne. Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen those guys a few times. Always good.
Oh, you mean Pussy Riot an album, not Pussy Riot the band?
No, I mean the band. Pussy Riot,
Oh.
the band.
Yep.
Those women have more balls than half the Kremlin.
Mhm.
They really do.
Are you, is that all you got, Carrie?
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
I
Dustin?
give.
Well, she mentioned most of mine. I had Hanoi Rocks. I too had Anvil. I had Merciful Fate. I had Danko Jones. I had the Scorpions, Helicopters. Now here's the ones
Okay.
that no one said that
Okay.
blows my fucking mind that none of us said.
I know Rush.
Especially Aaron. Nah, especially Aaron on this one. Loverboy.
Okay.
Well, 'cause I didn't
Canadian.
do. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
He didn't
Okay.
do Canadians.
I would have had them, but yeah, I didn't. I would have had it for Canada. I would have had like Kick Axe. Like yeah, there's been a few Canadian bands, but I didn't go that route.
Another one that I have an honorable mention that it was tough for me to not put in my top 5, but Thin Lizzy.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Um,
But I mean, they formed in the UK. Phil Lynott's the only member that's actually Irish.
Well, the drummer was also Brian Downey.
Well, yeah, but did they form in Ireland or did they form in the UK?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure.
damn you and your UK role, Carrie Justice.
Hang on, I'm looking this up.
No, she might have a legit point.
Thin Lizzy. Nope, formed in Dublin.
It's all right. They stay on the
They stay
honorable
on.
mention.
They formed in Dublin.
Then the last two that I have are two Scottish bands. One of
Okay.
them we'll all know. The other one, I think most of us will know. So the obvious one is Nazareth.
I had them.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Good.
I had them. I love Nazareth. Fucking love Nazareth, man.
God
And
damn
the other is the Almighty.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
See, I didn't know they were Scottish.
Sorry for anybody who's listening with kids around.
And
Oh,
that's all I got. Yeah. Well, I'll
Oh.
bring up another Japanese band, and you just saying it maybe jazz them.
okay. But yeah, oh man, the
All right,
Almighty.
Rosie, what you got?
I actually have bands that weren't mentioned. I'm surprised.
Me too. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, all right.
So I have the Queen of Canada. I actually have two.
Dion?
I have
No,
two.
no.
Nope. But I have two Queens of Canada depending on genre. I have Shania motherfucking Twain.
Okay.
And I'm sure that last week's guest would argue that.
Oh no.
But on the other end of the spectrum, I have the Canadian Queen, Avril fucking Lavigne.
I thought you were going to go with somebody completely different because, and
was either of those?
no, actually, God, Lee something.
I went with
Lee Aaron.
Lee Aaron, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's
Lee
right.
Aaron.
Yeah, that's where I thought she was going to go too.
Yeah,
What?
because Lee Aaron.
Yeah.
No, Lee Aaron was fucking hot too.
And it's funny.
Oh.
My name's Aaron, and you couldn't even remember the last name, Carrie.
I know, what the fuck? And you know what's even worse? Sean Kelly from Crash Kelly plays guitar for her. And that's what made me think of it. Because he's living in Canada now.
And then I have two others, and they're Aussies. So we're gonna go with well, I guess technically 3, but Silverchair,
Okay. I dig.
which then turned into Daniel Johns separately. But then most of all, my friends, Sister's Doll, who are from Australia, and they were just on the Kiss cruise. And they get an honorable mention from me.
I'm about to kick myself real hard right now.
And they're all brothers. It's really cute.
All right. I'll go by countries. All right. From Germany, I had Victory, Dark House, Kiss and Dynamite. Okay. From Sweden, I had Lips, Shotgun Messiah, which was mentioned, Confess, Zan Clan, which is spinoff of Shotgun Messiah,
Yep.
Toxic Rose.
Okay.
Okay, and then from Finland, I had Santa Cruz.
Okay.
From South Africa, I had LA Cobra.
Okay.
That's my honorable mentions.
I'm gonna kick myself, and this is what I was gonna get at because you mentioned Aussies. The Divinals.
Oh, damn. So I don't think I even knew they were Australian.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah.
What's the Divinals? That sounds familiar.
So everybody in the U.S. knows the song "I Touch Myself."
Mm-hmm.
Look
Yeah.
up the boys are back in town. Not the boys are back in town, but I got it. What's the name of that fucking song? Boys in Town. That entire first album, which is called Monkey Grip, is awesome. Need to check that out. They are just absolutely amazing.
See, with Sweden, I could have went with Europe too, but I mentioned Europe a lot. But
Yeah, I almost considered putting Europe as a honorable mention. But yeah, the Divinals. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I can't believe that. I can't believe I fucking forgot that. Because at first I only knew them for I Touch Myself, but when I heard the first album,
Well, fuck, I was hoping we all go for pizza after this. Shit.
yeah, no shit. Let's okay. Who? What's everybody's favorite pizza?
Top
Let's get
5
some-
favorite pizzas.
Rosie
and
don't
honorable
like pizza.
mentions.
Oh, okay. Wings?
She likes Mexican food.
Oh, we can hang.
Fuck, I'm down for all 3.
But they think I'm weird.
And you mentioned 2 Aussie bands, but don't know that ACDC.
Yeah.
That's
New
awesome.
Silverchair was Australian, but not AC/DC.
Well, Silverchair makes it pretty fucking evident.
Have you ever listened to Angus Young talk?
Yeah.
Rose Tattoos from Australia also.
Yes, they are. Oh, wait, well, I got to do one for my little sister. It's one of her favorite bands, and yes, they're from Sweden, but this was before I got on my whole Swedish kick, and they're a pop band, Roxette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what about Cranberries?
Ireland.
Yep.
Yep, Irish band. Yes,
Yep.
very well done. Let's see.
Good call.
Yeah, I had to do that. My little sister was a huge Roxette fan. So like,
Was that You Got the Look? Was that
Yeah.
Roxette?
well,
Yep.
and then also Joyride. Joyride's actually my favorite song from them.
I'd have to hear that.
love
again.
Joyride.
She passed too, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
And Cranberry Singer passed. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all the.
Yeah.
So
Well, where the
we're
fuck-
old. We know.
Where
We're
the fuck
getting,
are those Oasis brothers from?
they're from the UK.
Yeah.
The Gallagher brothers, yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure on that one.
Yeah, they're let's see. Do we have any Scottish bands? Like I was actually
The
amazed.
Almighty and Nazareth.
Well, yeah, outside of them. Yeah, I think that's all I've got.
All right. We'll end it.
Yep.
All right.
5
I
5 and out.
and out.
5 and out.
Like and subscribe. I hope you like this video today. Please welcome all. If you want more people to like and subscribe, you just tell other people.